to talk to you about Turkey. Gobble, gobble. It's not just for Thanksgiving anymore. No, we're going to talk about the country of Turkey. More specifically, we're going to talk about the country of Turkey and how it relates to historical biblical events from the Bible. Now, most people think of a pilgrimage or the Holy Land as Jerusalem, of course. However, Turkey has just as many, if not more, biblical locations than anywhere else in the world. And we're not going to tell you about all of them. We're just going to concentrate on 3 very specific locations and how they relate to historical events mentioned inside of the Bible. The most printed copy, oldest book ever published, the Holy Bible. And that's where we're going to start. So first of all, we're going to talk about Mount Ararat and a little story called Noah. Secondly, we're going to talk about Antioch, a city inside of Turkey, and how Christians first got their name. And then finally, we're going to talk about the city of Tarsus. Tarsus and a man named Saul. Saul of Tarsus. Now, our first story is Mount Ararat. Mount Ararat sits inside of Turkey, and according to Britannica.com, it is the largest mountain range inside Turkey. Now, if you remember your Bible and you think back about a story of a man called Noah, Noah's Ark. Genesis 6:9 says that God came to Noah, told him to get 2 of every creature, put them inside of a big boat. He was going to make it rain, it was going to flood, the water was going to rise, and he was going to wash everything out. After a few days, the water receded, and Noah's Ark ended up landing on top of a mountain. That mountain is Mount Ararat. You can still go visit it today. It's beautiful, it's majestic, and it's just one of the most incredible sights you'll ever see inside of Turkey. And a very important biblical event happened there. Secondly, we're going to talk about Antioch. Antioch, according to top10turkey.com, is the very first place that the word Christian was ever used. Before then, nobody even knew what the followers of Jesus Christ were. Nobody had an understanding of what to call them. But inside of Antioch, in Turkey, there's a place called St. Peter's Church. St. Peter, one of the original apostles, has a church there. That's where his church was located at. It was named after him. And that's the very first time that Christians got their name. Christianity, maybe you've heard of it. It's kind of a big phrase. And that phrase actually came from Antioch, inside Turkey. Finally, we're going to talk about a place called Tarsus and a man named Saul. Tarsus and Saul, it's actually called Saul from Tarsus. That was his name. And Saul from Tarsus was an evil, evil man who persecuted Christians till one day he was saved and he became a follower of Jesus Christ, changed his name to Paul, and that's his birthplace. To this day, you can still go there and drink from the exact same well, the well of St. Paul. And that's all located inside of Tarsus. The location is beautiful. And if you go to BiblePath.com, you can get more information on the birthplace of Saul, a.k.a. Paul, and his well, which is said to have some healing power. I'm not too sure about that, but it looks really, really cool. So there you have it. 3 very important historical events, all related to the Bible and biblical history. Mount Ararat and Noah's Ark, Antioch, and the first time that anybody was ever called a Christian, and finally, Tarsus, the birthplace of Saul, one of the most popular and well-known apostles and a founder of true modern Christianity, St. Paul. And to close, I want to just give you one quote from Kenneth Scott Latourette. Kenneth Scott Latourette is a Yale professor and also a historian. And he says, history of Christianity, therefore, must be of concern to all who are interested in the record of man, and particularly to all who seek to understand the contemporary human scene. Thank you. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.